community for over 10 years. We always use the freshest and highest quality ingredients for all our dishes and catering events. Our breakfast features bagels with freshly sliced Nova. Don't miss out our thick challah French toast. For lunch, grab a booth and enjoy one of our oversized salads or our freshly cut hot deli sandwiches. We're open 7 days a week, where the coffee is always hot and freshly brewed.
And welcome back to the Everybody Loves Spring show. It's just me today, Brian Walsh. Anyone who was listening between the break, we had a little technical difficulty. I guess there was an update on the computer. Didn't know that happened, so the music just stopped out of nowhere, and that caught me off guard. And then came back on, and I heard a commercial I had to make for class, and it was kind of weird hearing my own voice, because, I don't know, it wasn't like my best day when I recorded my voice, so I didn't really sound into it. But, yeah, I covered all the news stories I wrote down today. One thing, though, today that got me excited is the release date for the new World of Warcraft expansion, Warlords of Draenor. I do play World of Warcraft. It's, I wouldn't say my favorite game, but I enjoy wasting my days away playing it. And released last night at 3 in the morning because they decided to go with the West Coast's midnight rather than just, releasing it place by place. So I didn't get to play it yet. Hopefully, after I'm done with everything today, I can just sit back, relax, play some World of Warcraft. So that's something I'm looking forward to. It looks like, they're changing a lot in the game. There's new additions to the gameplay, a lot more things to make you waste your time playing, make you spend that money. What time is it right now? It's 9:32, so I'm just going to talk a little bit more about just the weather and everything because I need to kill time. It's just me today, and I'm sure Demergis would want me to spend more time talking. One story actually I do remember from the news is Bono's private jet had its door ripped off. Well, not ripped off, it fell off as they were flying, though the title was a bit misleading. It didn't fall off while they were flying. They were landing in Berlin from Dublin. It was a short flight, and the door in the back came off where like all the luggage was, and they landed, and they really don't have a reason as to why the door would fall off. Though, I'm sure nobody really cares. I mean, it's a horrible thing to say, but especially after U2's, I want to say it was a flop of an album just because nobody wanted it on their iTunes. So yeah, it's a story I'm sure nobody's really that interested in. Let me look on my news app, my source for all news, as I try and kill some more time here on the Everybody Loves Spring show without the spring. Let's see. Oh, the Obama team's hinting at a veto to the Keystone bill. Their Keystone is the Keystone XL oil pipeline, not anything else. So it looks like, with all the mostly Republican Senate, it looks like they're going to try and get a bill passed for this Keystone oil pipeline, which I think is going to be in the U.S., but a lot of people have protested against it. So I think it's going to be one of those things that if for any reason it gets to the White House, Obama's just going to veto it if he's against it, and I don't see why not. It's not like he can run for another term, so you might as well just, if you got some beef with the Republicans, just take it out now. Make them, I mean, they already hate him as is. It's not like they can do any worse to him. What? Take him out of office? Oh no, he's leaving already. Let's find some more stories. Let's see. Walmart reveals Black Friday plans. That's interesting because, let's see, it's going to be mistakenly listed the time at 8 a.m. local time instead of 6 a.m. local time. That's actually kind of, I feel bad for Walmart employees. Already, you have to live with the fact that you're a Walmart employee. But now, a lot of stores have been making a lot of news just because they said they would not open on Black Friday. I believe there's a couple dozen, and the stores that don't open say they're not opening because they value their employees and deserve they think everyone deserves to be off for Thanksgiving to spend and the day after to spend time with their family. So, I mean, I never really got the appeal of Black Friday, waking up early to get deals that are, stores keep around all month. Don't act like it's some kind of, get it now or you'll never get it kind of deal, because it's not. All the stores say it is, and then 3 days later everyone's just like, oh, come in for our Black Friday sales. So, I mean, it's kind of like, Walmart isn't really seen as the best store for treating its employees. I remember hearing a story that they actually had like all the employees in the store punch out and then work like an extra 2 to 3 hours just, so that they couldn't pay them overtime. And I think, hearing that and hearing how they're going to be open Black Friday, making some unlucky employee come in and work, I just feel sorry for the employees. That's how I feel. I'm just sorry. I pity them that they have to be, like, they're stuck working at Walmart, and Walmart's just taking advantage of them. Something you don't want to see. Everyone deserves to get Thanksgiving off, spend time with their family, eat all the turkey they can, watch the football. See, I know the SEAL that shot Osama bin Laden was on TV the other day. O'Neill, I believe his name is, and he was talking to Fox News that bin Laden said nothing before a bullet tore into his forehead. So that's pretty graphic, but yeah, I actually heard there's some backlash that a lot of SEALs don't like that this guy revealed who he is. And I'm, all for, I'm for him, like, taking glory for it. But at the same time, you don't need to go on news and say, yeah, I was the one who shot bin Laden, and then graphically describe how that happened. Just, you're putting yourself in the line of fire, because I'm sure some extremist now is out there saying, oh, this is the guy we got to go after. If you know him, his family, or anyone he associates with, you got to go get him. And I'm sure for now, every, bar he walks in is free drinks, but sooner or later, everyone's just going to probably be like, hey, aren't you, you're the guy that shot Osama bin Laden. Kind of, I feel a bit safer if you just, weren't here. So that's all the news I have and all the things I talk to. Gonna cut it off a little early today. Come back next Tuesday, and I'll have more news to talk about, and hopefully Spring and maybe even Kenny will show up for that little tidbit. Yeah, this is the Everybody Loves Spring show. I'm Brian Walsh, and thank you for tuning in.